Now, not too many people have the privilege of winning an All-Ireland medal, and for those players lucky enough to be successful, the medal no doubt has pride of place. Little bits of gold that are all handmade and hand-carved. This week I was in Dublin to see the father and son double act responsible for making this work of art.
Among the fields of barley, you can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold.
This is my father's records. There's 1933 now. Leinster College's medal, 36 silver, gold centre, football and hurling, and they cost 1 and 10pence each. That was in 1933. My father designed the medal in 1932, the new All-Ireland medal, and it starts off literally from a piece of gold sheet, and then it's outlined, it's pierced out, cut out, and trimmed. And then there are holes drilled. You start off to... You have to be quite accurate with this. You wouldn't want to have too many pints the night before, like, you know. It's just a certain skill that comes natural to you after a while, after the first 30 years. If the blade breaks, it can cut your finger very easily. And there's no protection. There's no way that anybody has ever invented that you can protect your fingers, except, you know, you have to have the feeling. So that's got that done now. So we'll take it out and brush off the gold dust, which goes back into your skin, right into their skin. And especially it's a great pleasure to think, like, you know, that it's in the family, like my father. Now I can't engrave, I can't, because I trained as a diamond mounter. But the generation, and then when Brian left school, he trained to be an engraver, and now he's one of the best.
I'm using are very, very traditional. My grandfather would have been using much the same tools. This one's actually my grandfather's. It's about 50 years old. There is this is a newer one which I got, but I still prefer working with the medals on the old one. It takes a few years now before you're qualified to be able to engrave gold medals. Gold is much harder than silver, and then to do an All-Ireland medal as well without slipping is takes a bit of tough psychology. You know, it's in your head that you might slip, and it has to be polished out and everything. You know, so I'm particularly proud of doing the plates which go on the bases of the cups, and not a lot of people realise that all the players that played on the pitch, on the winning team, on the day, their names go on a plate, a silver plate, which is hand engraved.
Do you think you'll ever be doing medals for a Tyrone team?
You tell me.
When we walked in fields of gold, when we walked in fields of gold.
I have to say, that was one of the most enjoyable things I've ever seen and done. I see you with your medal here too, very precious to me. It was hard to get that.
Yeah, I've had to hold very tight to it tonight as well, but I think it's fascinating just to see how it's made, and obviously I value it even more now whenever I see the work that the craftsman himself has put into it. Perhaps I should say as well that it takes a craftsman to win it. The
very interesting thing, just very briefly, if you ever lose it, you have to report it to Croke Park, get a police report, and if they accept it, then they'll make you one again. But you have to go through all that before. Boys, we have a competition.